Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here. Anyway, I that's how you guys know me. Somebody was asking, my given name is pronounced Sebastian, but I go by Autumn. It was easier back when I started the channel. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm sorry if there's noise in the background today. I hope it isn't too much trouble. There's a piano tuner here. Not something that happens often in my life, but yeah. So there's still noise going on in the background. But if it's a problem, if it's really a problem, let me know, and I will shut this down, and I'll come back on this evening. So just let me know or later this afternoon or something. So just let me know. Okay, I am here. I played the piano growing up, but I have not played in years. And when I moved in here, I actually started taking advantage of there being a piano. But someone we all know and love had really never heard a piano, and did not like this noise thing. And he started standing in the hallway right next to it, just howling. So I'd like to go back to playing. There are all kind of new songs I'd like to learn and all kind of stuff, but gotta work something out with Boo Boo because he did not like that. Anyway, I will scroll up. I will look for your political questions, and just put your questions in all caps. Then I'll know that is for me. And other than that, when you're talking to others, please just type normally. So then because you guys have whole conversations, and you're really supportive of each other. And thank you. And thank you to our moderators. Oh my gosh. You guys have been amazing. So, Electra, you can get him some noise canceling headphones. little tiny kitty noise canceling headphones. Hello, Arma. Hello, everybody. You guys are so great. Okay. 10% of all income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That's an ongoing thing. I think that's about it. I'll scroll up. I'll start looking for your questions. All righty. So, but like I said, if the noise is bothering you, please let me know if it's really bad. Hello, Angla. Hi, hey, Holly. Was the virus released for a larger purpose? Okay. See, I'm not necessarily, and I'll talk about this for people who just follow the timestamps, because after this, I go down into the description box and the first comment, and I type in all the questions from today and timestamp them, so you can just click right on and go straight to things. But anyway, I am not a life lesson person. That's not my philosophy. We'll get there. But larger purpose, it very well could. But I'm weird that way. But we'll get there. I'm happy to look at that. Let's see. Holly's asking. All right, thank you for being here. I've released on Earth for larger purpose. Okay. Okay, got that. That's number 1. So 11 more to go. All right, looking for anything in all caps. Catherine, good morning, Autumn, everyone. Hoping my stimulus and yours arrives this week. Excuse me. Mine already has, actually. So I do hope yours gets there soon. I do need to file my taxes, though. Yay. But anyway. Oh, those outside of America. Yeah, we have to In England, the company does your taxes for you, believe it or not. The company you work for, and there's all this stuff that's done by, and what you do is minimal. Let's put it that way, because obviously there's some self-employed people there, but it's minimal. But here, it's a thing. Filing your taxes, yeah. Anyway, Aspie Third Eye, hello. What is COVID's future among those who refuse a vaccination? I'm guessing, I mean, if you break the sentence apart, technically you just asked me what is going to happen to COVID. But I think you're asking what's going to happen to people who refuse to be vaccinated? Or are you asking about mutations? Or could you clarify? I'll make a note of it, but I'll make a note for COVID and vaccinated. But let me know, please. Okay. Oh, and I saw somebody talking about weight and weight loss when I was sitting here waiting to start. Yeah. The end of last year, I was at 150. And then around was it July? I think it was, I think it was the end of July. I'm not sure. But anyway, around the first of the year, I went from 150 to 123. And now I'm back up to 128. But I'd really like to go back to 123. But it's hard. It's hard. It's very hard. So all of those who are trying to take care of their health, I feel you. I got you. Trust me. Okay. Hello, Cindy. Cindy leaves the most beautiful comments. Thank you for those. I love hearing how you're doing. Okay. Anything in all caps. Anything in all caps. That's the tone being checked on the piano right now. Cindy, will Canada finally get all the vaccine it needs? Apparently, we're getting some from the US, but rollout is still slow, and all variants are now in the country. Oh, geez. I'm getting a very clear yes on that, both spiritually and logically. That eventually, will Canada get all the vaccine it needs in a timely fashion? Will Canada get the vaccine it needs? You guys are going to hate me by the end of this. Oh, yeah, you're having issues at the moment. Yeah, somebody's going to get a fire lit under their tuchus and move things along. Yeah, your government actually cares about you, as opposed to our previous government. So, okay. You're going to be okay, Cindy. All right, let's see here. White Dragon, hi. Will Moscow Mitch succeed in blocking the Senate? Will he be neutralized after his threats? Ooh. Will. I just put hashtag Mitch. I know what I'm talking about. Succeed in blocking the Senate. I was watching the Talented Trio last night, Johnny, Jenlyn, and Becca, and they were asking about the future of the filibuster, and they were saying that it was going to stay, but maybe with some changes eventually. And I've been getting just increasing frustration, building, and then it's like, fine, we'll do that. So, But will he succeed in blocking the Senate? Let's see what that. Neutralized. Okay. Got it. All right, that'll be number 3. Thank you. Oh, good morning, Pammy. Good morning, Beverly. Cat Shepherd, it's not bad, Autumn. Oh, good. Okay. Thank you. Right, lovely day, Tony is saying. Oh, okay. YouTube just dumped a whole bunch of stuff. Let me see. All right, so it jumped down to the next question I see is Kate. Will the pardons that DT issued become void once the courts find him to be a co-conspirator? You guys have great questions. You really have great questions. Will DJT pardons become void when proven he was a co-conspirator? Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Matter of fact, that feels like that might be a larger reading. We might start there, and I might do like an overloaded Celtic on that one. Trump and the pardons. There's Trump energy bubbling. I feel like stuff is just about to break through. I hope it's true, but that's it. It's getting closer and closer to the surface. Feels like. Okay, KD. They are so busy at the IRS, they extended tax day again this year. Good. Carmela, would Boobas and Kitty be more accepting once the piano is properly tuned? He may have perfect pitch. You have a point there. I doubt it, but let's try it. Let's hope. It did need to be tuned a little bit. Let's hope it's that. There's a song. The piano version. You know how people on YouTube will do piano versions of popular songs or what have you. But just in general, there's a song by Ten, Ten. He's actually from Thailand, but he's a part of the Korean group NCT. But he did his solo song. It's called "Dream in a Dream," and and there's a piano version. It's so beautiful. I would love to be able to play that. Ten's "Dream in a Dream" piano version. So check it out. Okay, thank you, Impish Artist. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Okay, Watcher, DeSantis has announced that Florida will not be receiving any more Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Why? Should I just give my cynical knee-jerk reaction? Which would be, no, they're not paying him. Let's see, DeSantis. But that's just an opinion. That's not a reading or anything. Florida. Not receiving Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Why? Yes. Why? All right, that'll be number 5. Thank you. Oh, Kathy, will we vac out the variants? I like that. Will we vac out the variants? I like it. Thank you. Okay, Carolyn, will Pompeo be found to have committed crimes? Okay, will. Besides appearing on the Republican National Convention in Israel while on a diplomatic mission? Yeah, that was a good look. Will Pompeo be found to have committed crimes. Committed crimes. Okay, got it. Number 7. And Artemis, hey, will we be able to stem the worst effects of climate change? Oh gosh, I hope so. Will we be able to stem the worst of climate change? Okay. Climate change. All right, that'll be number 8. What else have we got here? Tony, at one point or another, you might be asked to present your vaccination card. Oh, maybe should we ask? Showing vaccination card. Vaccination cards be a thing. Hello, Pumpkin. How are you doing, sweetie? Okay. So we'll ask on that. Good morning, Patricia. And Mims, vegans don't typically have weight loss issues. I think we have an easier time of it, but no, we gain weight. You know, Oreos are vegan, technically. Yeah. And, you know, I love carbs. Oh, I love me some carbs. So, but I know what you're saying. Okay. And I'm looking for questions. Watcher, DeSantis has announced Florida will not receiving Johnson. Johnson got that one. Patricia, how is Mayor Pete doing in his new job? Okay. Mayor Pete. Oh. How's he doing in his old job? Or in his new job, in his old job. Okay, got it. Thank you, Patricia. Okay, space for 2 more questions. And looks the piano's getting too high for me to sing. Oh, Tia, are they going to succeed kicking Mar MTG out of Congress? We've been reading on that. It's not been good. The cards have not been, as far as seriously marginalized. Eventually, maybe longer term, the energy gets better. Good, Pumpkin. But short term, I haven't picked up. But do check with other readers, please. Kathy, will he be charged? Whom? With whom? About whom are we speaking, please? Ascentua, will Congress ever get access to Nunes' package? Let's never use that particular expression again, please. Um, sorry, I'm dying here. Okay, that'll be number 11. I'm just going to try to move on. Tumbleweed, Trump's new social network. How is that going to go? Oh, did we read on that yesterday? I know we were coming up with names for it. Narcissist, the dumpster, lies are us, gaslit, fraud. But I don't know. Did we? I don't think we actually asked. Did we? I don't think we did. Huh. Well, let's have a look. How will Trump's new... Sorry, the Nunes thing is still... Oh, Trump's new social network. Go. Okay, I've got 12 great questions from you guys for today. So, oh boy, just having a quick look here. I didn't say a word, Phyllis. I did not say a word. Okay, so I'm not the only one dying from that one. Okay, all right. I'm going to put down a baker's dozen because Quinoa has a question. Will we ever learn of the Trump-Putin conversations that Sniffy tried to hide? Will, and then I will move on because I want to make sure I get through all of these. Will we learn of the Trump-Putin conversations? Tried to hide. Okay. Okay. All right. We're going to start with a larger. Hey, Marie. Katie, wow, coming up for air. Breathe. All right. We're actually going to start with a larger thing. Hello, good boy. Are you okay, Al? Are you okay, good pumpkin? Are you all right, sweetheart? You look okay. Your brother's probably freaking out. Yes, he is. Yes. Or he's just completely sound out asleep. But anyway, there's something about Trump energy that's okay. Okay? This is weird. I'm gonna have to start with what's going on. What Trump energy is bubbling? Why is Trump energy bubbling? 24. Just Trump energy bubbling. What's going on with this? Trump energy bubbling. Hello. That could mean many things. Let's see. Oh, thank heavens he's out of office. Thank heavens he's out of office. Okay. It's all under the surface. It's no, it's not breaking through yet. Although I have to say, excuse me, last night when I was watching The Talented Trio, Johnny, the Tara's Apprentice, Jen Lynn Taro, and Becca of House of Lenormand, they get together every Sunday night. There was one question which was basically, did Mar-a-Lago shut down because Trump actually, it isn't just like illness or what have you, but actually because he can't afford to keep it open? Are his money problems right now so bad that he's having all of these problems immediately? He can't fix his plane. He can't. That was very interesting. But there's everything's underneath the surface, and we're just sitting here on the surface looking around going, it's like waiting for Godot is what it feels like. But stay strong. Stay strong. When it comes to Trump, stay strong. Because all of this is under the surface right now. So stay strong. All right. That's what that energy was. Okay, 27. All right, I'm going to do one of my overloaded Celtic cross readings here, which I don't normally do. It's lots and lots and lots of J-Lo. He's selling his helicopters. He needs the money. Yeah. Will DJT, will his pardons become void when it's proven he was a co-conspirator? I need to shuffle once. Aaron Stone, Autumn, who would give Sniffy the money, not an American investor? Yeah, but he hasn't had American investors in a long time. Well, other than MAGA people donating money. Oh, Mims needs more tea. Hey, could you get me a cup while you're up, please? Earl Grey, two Splenda, please. Thank you. Pardons. Donald Trump pardons. Will they be void? Donald Trump. His pardons become void when it's proven he was a co-conspirator. Apple is saying, who'd want to buy a neglected plane or chopper from Trump? Not. You'd be surprised. I worked, I was on the edges of aviation for years. I've worked in bookstores, but also I've worked at airports and flight schools up in the front desk. And so when we're on FBOs where the private planes come in and out, and there's you'd be surprised. Planes are expensive, but people become really obsessed with having one. And if they can get a deal or they can get something fixed up, but it's extremely expensive because I don't know, like a bolt or a screw that you could go down to random hardware store and pick up. Plane mechanics, they can't do that at all. Theirs are much more expensive. Every single little piece is more expensive because it has to be okayed by through the FAA. It's a big thing. KD, that plane is worth a lot of money, even as salvage. Exactly. Yeah. So there'll be a question of how much stress if things been through, but yeah, planes change hands until they are really, truly, truly not airworthy. So, but pardons, a lot of worried people. Okay. Question is, will Trump's pardons become void when it's proven he was a co-conspirator? In the past, hey, if you were politically wedded to Trump, you get a pardon, you kiss the ring or the tuchus, you get a pardon. Center of the reading, as long as you also fight for Trump and his garbage. Electra, but the banks don't want to repossess his plane. You have to kind of be in the industry. The banks may not even know what to do with it, kind of thing, but I'm not sure. J-Lo, that's true out of my dad. Was in aviation in the Navy for 32 years. It's crazy costly. Yes. All right, above the reading for the pardons. Well, he definitely beat down justice. Prosecutions, yeah, just a little puppet show, hammering down. Yeah. Well, they closed part of Mar-a-Lago, I believe. Pardons. At the beginning of right before the beginning of the Trump administration, he just went to town. Here. All right, near future 1. He's an idiot. Near future 2. Oh, so the pardons, he's expecting things in return. He's expecting business. He's expecting favors. He's expecting they're going to be loyal to him. He feels like he bought them forever. Good luck with that. Home environment on the defensive. Yeah, his power feels weak right now. I don't know if it's going to stay weak. I think there might be a little resurgence, and then all of the legal stuff rains down. But he's out of power. He's not in office. Yes. All right, hopes and fears. Oh, he is fearing Democratic knights protecting the realm. People who believe in things like laws. Oh, that's bad. What other people see. You lost, Sniffy. You lost. All right, final outcome, 1, 2, and 3. Will the pardons stand? Oh, Kathy Anderson, we're congratulating. Hang on, Kathy Anderson. Started home care. Excellent. Oh, I'm so glad. You do deserve all the very best, Kathy. Okay, final outcome, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's movement and change. This is, to some extent, paying, either through money, influence, loyalty, paying the emperor. But this is a card of change and movement. This should be settled. It should be that he did it. It's done. That's big. That's movement. Is there any more information about that movement? He's pretending to be sitting pretty. He's not. That feels fake. I'm getting chills down the back of my. I don't usually get chills, but I'm getting big, heavy duty chills, which I don't usually get. It's not like, oh, I got it chills. It's a confirmation. No, I don't usually get that. Oh, yeah, there's trouble. That's big trouble brewing. It's a facade, and the facade is about to crumble. About to, like, when? But I don't normally get, oh my gosh. Whew. Sorry about the tuning of the piano. Thank you, Asantua. Thank you. All right. Sniffy. Now, Kathy Anderson. Kathy, you deserve all the best. All the best. You are good people. And we are all grateful for you. And and on top of everything you've already sacrificed, you're just nice. You're just good people. So anyway, just throwing that out there. Okay. All right, so let's just start at the top. I'll see what I can do here. 3630. All right, was the virus released on Earth for a larger purpose? Okay, this is, I mentioned this briefly when I wrote down the question, but the upshot is I'm not necessarily the person to ask about things like, was whatever blank happened, was it released for a larger purpose, as in, like, we're here to learn lessons. I don't think we're here to learn lessons. Maybe it's just I have my son in the 6th house, which is the house of daily work, but I feel that we get a work order, is the way I have always felt it. We have a work order, and we're supposed to come down here, and we're supposed to do the thing. Now, are we supposed to learn how to do it better? I mean, like if you were a plumber, you've got a work order. Oh, okay. So you go down to that place, and you've got, like, okay, I need to do this, this, and this. Now, are you going to learn things about plumbing while you're there? There may be some things that crop up, and so you're going to learn on the job, as well as learn and the longer you've been doing it, the more just general knowledge you're going to have. Oh, thank you, Kathy. You're gonna know a lot. You're gonna become a master craftsperson, a master whatever that is. And when you've had life after life after life after life after life, you come down here, and it's, your spirit is in kind of an advantage, but I'm just not one of those people that says, you are, or one of those people who says, like, if there's a child in a wheelchair or has some horrible illness who is about to pass or something like that, something unbelievably sad and devastating, I don't think that's karmic. I don't think it's karmic. I don't think it's a lesson for anybody. I think it's just when we incarnate in these physical vessels, we are at such a lower vibration than where we're from. Matter of fact, our souls are so bright. Even we are just tiny sparks of the divine, but even that is so big and bright. Our souls cannot fit in these bodies. That's just why you have your higher self, and your higher self is much bigger than you are. And you are linked. So the piano is distracting me. when we incarnate, I describe it as we're like in these little single person deep sea little vehicles, and there's an umbilical cord up to the ship, but we go down way down, and our guides are up on the ship and they can communicate with us. But if somebody near you down in the water needs help, it's a lot easier for guides to send me a message to say, hey, go give that person this, than it is for them to somehow intervene from up there. So that's what happens. But sometimes when it comes to things going wrong in the vessel, it's just a faulty vessel, and that happens. And you can help with the higher energy can help heal, but just coming all the way down to this physical level, it's hard down here. It's hard. It's brutal. And Kathy is asking, what is the purpose of life? I have always had the feeling, and I just could be so wrong, but I have always, all my life, I have had the feeling that it's the part we can wrap our heads around is that we are on the edges of, like, there's a bright light, and then there's like lower levels in darkness, and it's almost like reaching out to overcome that, or it's either overcome it, change it, figure out how to better deal with that lower vibration, that lower energy. And it could be so that our own people don't get crushed, so we can navigate it better, or it could be but it may be ultimately to push it back, and so that all of our energies are actually raising the vibration of this level. That's the feeling I've always had, that we are on the edge of, we're like the I don't know, lack of a better term, we're like the fingers that are reaching out to feel, to test, to move, to what is this, and to figure out what's, because there's a bigger plan than just us. That's the feeling I've always had. But anyway, so this question of was the virus released on Earth for a larger purpose? I can ask, but I don't know if I'm the person to ask, because sometimes it's just this level being funky and nasty, and it just things break down. And it's not, if you're suffering, it's not your fault. It's not. Now, people like Trump who do heinous things, that's where you're messing with your own spirituality. That's when you're going to get nemesis. You're going to get karma coming to visit. You're going to get nemesis coming to visit, because you're messing with your own, you're screwing with your own spirituality. Different thing. Okay. Nature. Okay, virus is part of nature. Oops, where's the rock? White dragon, I have COVID length hair now. Yes. The physicality being damaged. We have a lot of, we really have come a long way as far as medicine goes, as far as being able to help people being helped those who are suffering. But that's the creepy crud. This is people getting the creepy crud. And it hurts a lot of people. Larger purpose. I think it's just, it's the creepy crud from this level. That's, and anyway, so that's me. And I don't expect anybody to agree with me, but that's my view. So, so anyway, I'll quit yammering on. Watch her. If I could grow a beard, I'd look like ZZ Top. She's got legs. Okay. All right. Is there anything here? Because I'm so sorry. I didn't see your response about COVID. How will it affect the unvaccinated? How will the unvaccinated affect COVID? Going back, I missed the clarifying on that. So COVID and the unvaccinated, let's just ask. COVID and the unvaccinated in general. Yeah, that's a really dumb idea. Okay. Get the shot. Have a happy family. Make the decision to get the vaccine. Have a happy family. Otherwise, it's one heck of a burden that you are potentially getting yourself into. Wait. Book Bewitched. Wait. I don't believe people who get the illness bring it on themselves due to their fear or belief system level of the illness. Or on a personal note, I brought on my injuries by my quote-unquote paganism. Did someone accuse you of that, or are you saying you think you did? Because, oh, nay. Mm-mm. Cruelty will rebound back on you, but in it harm none. You're good. Vaccine, good stuff. You should try it. Give it a whirl. Otherwise, you could be a long hauler where you have to deal with this crud for years. The effects of this crud for years. Don't do that. Medicine. Give it a whirl. Give it a try. I would get the vaccine myself, except I'm not eligible yet. But my parents both have been vaccinated. And they're Republicans. And they're Trump supporters. Other than that, they're such good people. I don't understand. I don't understand, other than the fact that they're boomers. And like the early boomers. Anyway. I think the rest of us are going to get enough vaccination that the people who don't, they're just going to be suffering if they catch it. And if they don't, they got really, really lucky and dodged a bullet. I'm getting a grocery order this evening. As soon as I could get it. What am I doing? Disinfecting everything first. So, actually, I know this sounds crazy, but I actually, because I have a little freezer, just a little one. Because I have a mini fridge, I have a separate freezer that's in the basement. And I actually carry all my groceries down there because I also keep all my extra pantry items on some shelves down there. And I actually just like dump everything out onto the cement. I know it sounds crazy. And I actually take some disinfectant and I actually just spray everything quickly, and I'll turn it over and I'll spray it and just wipe off the excess as I'm picking things up. Put it away. And there are people, I hope I'm not one of them. I'm hoping my germophobia will let me stop doing that. But I think there are people who will be disinfecting their groceries for the rest of their lives. I really do. Aaron Stone, I do the same thing with my grocery delivery. What can be disinfected? Lola, I disinfect my groceries too, bleach and water. Yeah. Mine is it's a weak rubbing alcohol. Lola, I do the same thing with groceries. There we go. Quinoa, bought a UV wand. Good idea. So, all right. Mitchie, 51:15. Okay. Mitchie poo. Mitchie poo. Bookie Witch, disinfectant wipes rock. Yes. B. Smith, I spray my groceries too. Kathy, I spray in my car before I bring into the apartment. There we go. KD does the same. Electra, I'm a rebel because I don't disinfect at all. Cintua, what about money? It costs money to disinfect your stuff, but Watcher uses Clorox wipes. I can't get Clorox. I've been able to find some Lysol wipes finally, but I had one thing left of Clorox wipes, and I was just like nursing them along for only using them for grocery deliveries and only anyway. Mitchie poo. Mitchie poo. 52. Mitchie poo at 52. Will you succeed in blocking the Senate? Oh, cash, money. Oh, yeah, no. I order everything. It's all no. I mean, I probably shouldn't talk about stuff like this, but I don't care. I have a cashback credit card, and I save up the money throughout the year for Christmas. That's how I pay for Christmas. So anything I can run through that, I do. Mitchie poo. He wants to cause serious harm, but no, this is serious harm coming to him, and his health is not good. Wow, there's some. You guys are lab rat. Hi all. Amazon is disinfecting wipes. I buy everything through Amazon actually, including groceries. But anyway, bitchy poo. Sorry for those who are watching on replay. We've been discussing disinfecting groceries and whatnot. So sorry about that. 50. 53. Yeah, 53:30. Okay. So Mitchie poo is not doing so well. And Trump's message, because these are the Trump cards, he's beaten up through the Trump era. He feels beaten up after the Trump era. You think you feel beaten up. But the Trump message hemmed him in. But he was also fighting to block off the Democrats. Now the Democrats have the power. They're the ones in charge of the committees. Will Mitch succeed in blocking them? Mitch feels like he's going to have problems. Mitch is going to have his own problems. Any more information there? Will he succeed in blocking the Senate specifically? Sparty, can you get fresh produce through Amazon? Yes. That's a card of things moving forward. That's a healthy, in the sunlight. This is a healthy card. This is not him being able to block the Senate decisions. This can be either legal decisions or it can be like rules in the parliamentarian or whatnot. Will he succeed? It's actually the people around him who really want to poison the well. I don't think it's Mitch. Mitch feels like his energy is fading. I mean, I know he's fine and he's just sitting there, and it seems silly to say this. I know he was sick, but his energy in these cards, it feels like it's just. So this is the Trump supporters, more extreme Republicans in the Senate trying to poison the well. It's not him. I'm getting Mitch's energy just fading quickly. But yeah, that's all I'm getting. Yikes. Okay, 57. Oh, 57. Oh, DeSantis. Oh, how I will not miss reading on you. Okay, basically, DeSantis, the governor of Florida, said they're not going to receive any more Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Is there a reason why? Why will he not accept the Johnson & Johnson vaccine? Smoo, stop disinfecting. Oh, you do you. I don't know why I only pulled 3 cards, but I just felt like I should only pull 3 cards. DeSantis, why is he not accepting the Johnson & Johnson vaccine? Whoops. So we're talking about Florida. And it's interesting, the card for the reading is Trump's home base over here. So Trump's power, Trump's extremism. It's a card for the reading. Anthony saying, oh, there's stem cell part of the J&J vaccine. I need that tarot card from yesterday, the eye roll. It's like, it's a stem cell it's a cell that could be anything. It just it's useful. It's a physical thing that's useful. There are plant stem cells. I mean, there are all kinds of stem cells, and I know why they're saying that they're, because they say where they're getting it from, but they're just, I don't get it. This is extremism. Republicanism. I wonder if there's some money involved here. I think if anything, maybe there is money involved. It's like some donors turned on him, or I don't know. playing to the evangelicals, says Anthony. That would make sense. Surely correct. There's a limited supply of Johnson & Johnson. Oh, Ewat's planting basil today. Yum. Yeah. Brad Pitt did do a wonderful Dr. Fauci. That's true. Teresa, the freaking Pope said to take any vaccination you can get. Yep. Yeah, even the Catholic Church is going, but there's a limited supply. So I enjoyed chatting with you, Cindy. Thank you for being here. Yeah, typical. Okay, 101. Will we? I like this. I like how this question was put. Will we vac out the variants? Will we vac out the variants? I like that. Will we vac out the variants? What do you think? What do you think up there? What do you think up there, Pumpkin? Yes, the good owl. Brave Sir Alfred of Pumpkin. He's a good boy. You are a sweetheart. Yes, you are. It's noisy. This is prime kitty napping time, and he's like, I should be sleeping. Okay. He's tuning whoever downstairs. They're tuning the deepest part of on the piano, and so I'm trying to focus on this, and it just seems very serious and ominous. It's like, will we vac? Will we vac out the variants? Chris, yesterday you said Pumpkin was lost. Where did you find him? Oh, no. Oh, nay. That was a year ago. That was April of last year. Yeah, it's the only time off I've taken since I started doing this every day after Christmas 2019. 5 days, because he disappeared. And even though he had a GPS tracker on and he had the whole, that was one of the worst weeks of my life, or worst 5 days of my life. But no, he's fine. He's fine. Yes, he is. He's up there being annoyed at the sound. I even remember thinking at the time when he came back in, of course, he had to scold me. After he kind of realized he was home, he had to scold me for not having found him sooner. And it was like, I love listening to you complain. So, back out the variants. That's a good card for this. Aronson, play some Bach in the background of your readings. It would feel so serious. Chris, where was he found? He had managed to get himself into a car that was stored. So nobody thought to look inside, because how could he have gotten in there? Little Houdini kitty. Illness. Yeah, medicine. This is the creepy crud, and silence. Also, people we've lost less, and their families. This is medicine. This is trying this, trying that, trying to wipe this down, do this, take this, get this vaccine, get that vaccine, whatever you can do. And then these yahoos like in Texas and Florida, oh yeah, open everything back up. Spring break, yeah. Oh, yoy. But this is a really good card to get for this. This is a card of give it a little time. Medicine will take care of it. I don't know that there's much else, because it just feels like, yes, we will vac out the variants. Teresa, Sir Kitty, you must aim better when you time travel. I know, right? I like that. And we're going to get as many people vaccinated here as we can, and we're going to be sending vaccine overseas, which is in our national interest because we need to get rid of this stupid thing. Yeah, this is already talking about getting vaxing out the variants, but also and getting this overseas. So yeah, we're going to be good. It's just a matter of time, and just be smart, because there are some people who are still going to be hurt by this, who are still going to catch it, who are still going to suffer. So do not throw caution to the wind, please. Take your caution, bring it back, keep it in your pocket for now. Do not throw it. Do not throw it in the wind. Do not throw it in the house. Do not throw it with a mouse. Yeah. Okay. 106. 15. Pompeo. Leslie, Boo Boo Kitty practicing time wizardry. It was I have two cats, Boo Boo's and Kitty's the white one, and then Pumpkin, Brave Sir Alfred of Pumpkin is mostly orange. He's orange and white, but he's mostly orange, and they're very different personalities. But Boo Boo is almost entirely white. Bailey, Boo Boo's, and Kitty. So it was Brave Sir Alfred of Pumpkin who went exploring. So will Pompeo be found to have committed crimes? Will Pompeo be found to have committed crimes? Oh, Pompous Pompeo. Will you be found to have committed the crimes? I get this all the time when I read on him. Physically, he's a pretty big guy. His energy is really small. I mean, really small. I mean, he's got the energy of, some of the people in the House of Representatives, some of the like really unknown people in House of Representatives, where you can get lost in the shuffle as it is, and then the people who really aren't known, they're really just kind of barely notice them. It's like, take one of them and make them Secretary of State without any chance for them to expand their energy into the job. That's what Pompeo. He's just very small. He's ambitious, and he wants to do these things, and he's a physically big guy, and he's just. I don't know that I'd hire him to clean my gutters. I mean, his energy's just. Not that I've ever hired anybody to clean my gutters, but you know what I mean. That's the sort of truth. Leslie, imagine both kitties time traveled and brought back some catnip and sushi. Alfie will only eat dry food. It's very frustrating because I want to feed him more. But anyway. Okay, this is aggressive action work. Didn't he and his wife were in trouble for something? He got kicked out. This is linked to this. This is not good. This does not feel good for him. He and his wife. His wife is the ambitious one. Kathy Anderson, Chad, what are you up to? How about yay high? Um, yeah, he and his wife are at the center of that. Chris using public property for fundraisers, etc. Oh, Marie, first road trip after the vaccination, rent a car, Texas, Florida, go hug my parents. Go from Texas to Florida, hug my parents. Oh. But is Pompeo actually going to be held accountable, or is it just going to be nobody gets around to it? Oh, that would be him being in trouble. Yeah, he's in trouble. They've got to work down the list. There's a to-do list in the DOJ and ethics, the ethics, not committees, but the inspector generals and just you name it. There's such a list of things they've got to get through. But Pompeo's on that list. I mean, I'm getting an image of like Santa's list of who's been naughty and who's been nice. He's getting a lump of coal. It's coming. So we just have to wait. Sajine, at this point, it's safe to say that anyone who worked under 45 has committed some kind of crime. I believe it. All right, 112. Oh, beautiful song downstairs. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's beautiful. Okay. 112:30. Will we be able to stem the worst of climate change? Okay, this is the first time I've heard the piano. Oh, you can hear it. Good. Isn't it lovely? That's the piano tuner playing. Define worst. I'm looking for some clarifier on that. Well, that was beautiful. I feel like I should applaud. All right, that moon card. Oh, we avoid the worst of it. Well, define the worst of it. Okay, I think we will be able to yes, we will be able to stop the absolute. I mean, we're not going to turn into Venus. That's what I'm getting. We're not going to turn into Venus. When it's like, oh, or will we be able to avoid the worst of climate change? The worst of climate change would be a surface temperature of about 900 degrees Fahrenheit. And where the rocks themselves are semi-molten. That would be I think that would be the worst of climate change. We're not going to get there. We'll do better. But we need to move on. Yeah. That all these cards are just saying over and over, the earth is hurting. or rather, we're hurting because of what's going on in nature. She's fine. She's going to get through this, but we're hurting ourselves. We need to move on, get with it, move. Okay. Business needs to stop with CO2. Yep. Alrighty. So, okay. 1:16. Speaking of vaccinations, will showing vaccination cards become a requirement? I have no idea. I was here when he got here. I've never even met this guy. I didn't hire him. I don't know what he's playing, so I'm just hearing it live in the same house. That's all I have to do with this. So, oh, thank you, Ian. Thank you. Well, with the Sagittarius stellium, learning is extremely important to me, and it's what I do for fun. Okay, one. Okay, 45. All right, will we have to show like vaccination cards? Will that be a thing? Will we have to show vaccination cards? Would that be like a regular thing? Oh, not if those idiots, not if they have their way. Please. Leslie, are you sure it's not one of the kitties playing the piano? I haven't seen Boo Boo. Maybe him being upset about my playing, he was jealous. Not at my playing. You couldn't be nobody would be jealous of my playing, but maybe because he wanted to be using it. Aspie Third Eye. Autumn, you should take to shouting out requests whenever he starts playing. No. This would be a yes. It would be aggressive. There may be places where you need to show it, but Republicans will have kittens. It's bookended. It's bookending this. In America, we should do something like that to get over the problem, but I've got, this is where it starts, this is where it ends. And it's no. So there'll be places where you'll need to show your vaccination card. But as far as it becoming like a bigger, like nationwide big thing, you must, they'd be apoplectic. Is that the word I'm looking for? I'm just, they'd turn themselves inside out. Cat Shepherd, kitten on the keys. I love you guys. Leslie sang a meow roke period piano piece. Okay. All right, what we got here? Mayor Pete. 1/1930. Mayor Pete. Linda G calls him Pete Boodalicious. How you doing, Mayor Pete? How's it going at the new job? Oh, I don't like that. Linda G is hilarious. I hope I get to read with her someday. That would be fun. But we'll see. Oh dear. So, how's the job, Mayor Pete? Well, this is the card of legal heartache. This is judgment about messages, judgment about the messenger, the weed of crime that bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. This is Republican corruption. Ending with justice. I think he's uncovering, Murray, finding all kinds of crimes. Kindsa. Kinda. Yes. All kinds of crimes. Oh, yeah. Oh, whew. Oh, dear. And the Wheel of Fortune sitting right here. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. He's shocked. Okie dokie. I'll let you get back to it. Thank you. Terry, contact Linda Autumn. She's looking for other readers. Oh, is she? Cool. I've been watching her since she first went on with Kirsten Langston. And Kirsten tells the cutest story about they were on, Linda G went to Kirsten's house. They both live in California. And they sat on the couch and they were about to go live, or they were, shortly. And of course, Kirsten showed up looking like $1 million. And she had these fake eyelashes on. And Linda's like, I want fake eyelashes. And Kirsten's like, really? Well, you have them. I want them too. But I don't know how to put them on. Okay, let me. So Kirsten was putting eyelashes on her too. So they came on looking fabulous. I love that. I love that. Just giving everybody around you a little boost, making them feel a little bit better. Whatever they'd like. Whatever little thing will help raise their spirit. And it's fun. That kind of stuff is fun. Okay. 123. I'm having trouble keeping a straight face. So do you know which question we're covering now? For those of you who are watching on replay, you see there was a question at the beginning, and the question was worded interestingly. The question was, and this is a quote, I got it out of the chat. Will Congress ever get access to Nunes's package? Ian saying, Mims, don't tell Autumn? Don't tell Autumn what? Don't tell Autumn saying that in my chat? Okay. The package that Nunes apparently received from a Russian agent. Teresa's saying they can't get their hands on it because they can't find it. You what? Get your mind out of the gutter, girl. Who has a cleaner channel than me? Who has a cleaner? Who has a cleaner channel than I do? Besides making people laugh. Ask his cow. All right, the package. Yeah, this is here. Delivery. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's that package box. Yes. He got something that could be used to. This is for Trump's benefit, for Republican benefit. I wonder if it was something that was supposed to be. Actually, wasn't it Giuliani who got hold of what was allegedly Hunter Biden's computer? But it's something along those lines. He's not going to help voluntarily. Looking at Nunes' work. Let me see. Ewat, was the package sent to set him up? It doesn't feel like it. It feels like he was a party to it. It's something they could hold over his head, certainly. But to set him up? Then again, he is an idiot. Let's be honest. Tumbleweed. Hey, Autumn covers everyone's package on her cards. Come on, that is true. It was something about Trump. Something he would get. I wonder if it was something like. I wonder if it was something like a Hunter Biden misinformation thing. And they always put on things from Russia like that. Apparently, they always put, let's just say, pictures that would make you hurl your lunch, and not of murders. Let's just leave it at that. But also in there something that he would benefit from himself, like this is a corrupt businessman. This is corrupt republicanism, but it's also corrupt businessman, corrupt getting money. As long as he would stand, because this is like this. As long as he would stand up, and these are what would appear like fruits of the labor. Remember how back in the day, Nunes, he did his midnight ride to the White House? They give him information, and then he made this big production of going back and giving a press conference on the White House lawn or something, or just outside the White House, about this information that he uncovered that he's going to that he was giving to the White House, but actually they had found it and given it to him. And it's really because he's dumb. He's dumb as a rock. I don't know about a pile of cash. It would be more likely to be something else, but I don't know. Taylor, remember? Okay. So will they find out what it was? Marie, the Russians, quote unquote, invested in his winery to launder money. Could be. I swear to you, and I know as a Democrat, you might be thinking, yeah. But no, seriously, I really do get energy that there are people who have studied and gone through all kind of icky things to be in the FSB, the new version of the KGB. I think it's the FSB. They've gone through every test and tried it and learned everything and all of this stuff, and then they go out there and they're dealing with like Nunes and Trump and maybe Ted Cruz. I don't know, but it's like, and then they deal with them, and then they're looking at each other like, I scored 100% on all of my tests. I learned all of this stuff to deal with idiots. This completes these idiots. I did all that for looking at each other like, judgment. Will they? Hello? Knights, Democratic Knights protecting the realm. Investigators. Matter of time. Judgment. Will they actually go? Will they find out? Will they actually go after Nunes? You couldn't have much strong. I mean, if the justice card would be about the only thing that would be more yes. Okay. Useful idiots, yeah. Emphasis on idiots. Oh, yay. Leslie, they truly are idiots. They're only out to make Charles Darwin proud. Can they not subpoena him for it, Chris? Oh, I think there's all kinds of stuff. But let's revisit that in future. Let's just phrase it differently. Okay, 132. 15. How will Trump's new social network go? How will Trump's new social network go? Narcissism.com. Fraudandcorruption.com. Me.com. Yeah, because he's going to be working on the coding. Oh, woe is him. He was kicked off Twitter and Facebook and Pinterest. Actually, they just suppressed the hashtags that were Trump related, but I just like the thought of being kicked off of Pinterest. Trump being kicked off Pinterest, that amuses me. You can't make money from Pinterest, and you can't get kicked off of it, and it's not that kind of thing. Oh, gonna own the libs. There's some legal issues because he wouldn't put limits on what people can say because they'd have to limit himself, and that's not going to happen. So he can say whatever he wants, which means everybody else can say the kind of things he says. That's how you get into legal problems. From his home in his base of operations and wherever, and it fails. Surprise! Like every other Trump business. Failure. Okay. 134.30. 134.30. Alexa, turn on the entrance hall light.
Okay.
Alexa, thank you. Okay. Will we learn of the Trump-Putin conversations Trump tried to hide? Will we learn of the Trump-Putin conversations Trump tried to hide? John, well, back to the Trump stakes. Bell, proud and prejudiced. or I like that. Or pride and prejudiced. I like it. Proud, but you're right. Yours is better. Proud. That was good. That was good. Proud and prejudiced. You win the internet. Our internet winner for today, she who has won all of the internet. Well, all right. Will we learn? Okay, so some of them, some not. This is disappointment. It got some, but not others access. Biden has access to some of what Trump did and not others. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought of that as soon as. I'm sorry. As soon as I said that, I was like, oh, they're gonna say something. I just messed everybody up. I'm sorry. This is a card of evidence. Trump, he's the emperor, but now he starts out being stressed and worried and can't sleep and legal problems hanging above him, became president, has kept everything silent as a tomb with Putin, but Democrats are in power now. So while we won't get everything, this is my card of evidence. I think we're going to learn a fair amount. In fact, I have a feeling they've already learned some things they're not sharing. So, yeah. Alex says everyone get activated. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, that's it. Yep, that's actually 13, technically 14 questions, but thank you so much for being here. This is so much fun, and you guys are so awesome. Thank you, and for the laughs and everything else. So, all right, I will be back tomorrow because I am back every day, and I so look forward to this, and you guys are great. So thank you to our moderators. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the laughs, and yeah. Yeah, liking and subscribing does help. Don't usually ask, but anyway. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Hang in there, and I'll see you tomorrow.